Good morning. 2 out of about 50 cattle standing up. All those boys happy out, bammed out. Yeah, I'm snoring. As you can't be snoring. You keep everyone awake. Welcome back to Dower House Farms. We're Beef and Crops Farm, East Cork and South Ireland. We put up a video every day. So now, we better get on, get these cattle fed, go on spreading slurry and sowing more forage rye, and we're going harvesting spring barley and everything else that goes along with that. So horses, cattle, jobs, jobbeens, let's go. So now, have you all set up? I hope you can sort to see what's going on. But I have one look down now first, I suppose, to check how that's looking. Let's start by pushing in the silage. This window open. These bulls are all bang on, but the bulls are bang on. These cattle up here need to be put back a tiny touch. They just have a little bit too much left over. They don't have the same intakes as bulls, and that's why they don't have the same weight gain. Because weight gain is, a lot of it is down to intakes. I'd even take that away now, that's just after getting wet so they won't eat it. So Jesus, you frightened the life out of me. Right, I don't think that exact spot is going to work. Find the shear grab now next. We had a bit of rain here last night, so there won't be combines rolling or straw being baled too early today. Be nearly lunchtime, I'd say. Ooh, got that bucket there now. Beautiful. We'll put out one for bedding as well now while we're at it. Ingredient into the feeder for the bulls is straw. where the plastic isn't working on my shear grab. So I thought I came up with a new way of doing it. Oh, it still works fairly well now, to be fair, most of the time. 70% of the time it works all of the time. Beautiful, just like so. Just getting wires set up there to shift some calves. This was a new reseed that we did this year. There is some amount of clover in it, but this hasn't got clover since August now, or sorry, since the 4th of July, over a month ago. Was it 4th of July? No, sorry, 4th of June. This hasn't got fertilizer since, and yeah, all the clover's been eaten. I thought that's our sclerotinia from excess nitrogen, but maybe not. Yeah, this is seriously high quality stuff now. So we'll get a group of calves shifted in here now. That last paddock we looked at is over the far end of the passage there. So we'll even mooch way over along there now in their own time. Jeez, the sun is after coming out now and it's lovely and warm. We had a right shot of rain last night now, so probably be lunchtime before we get going, but there's a bit of growth there now. We moved a group of calves onto another farm last night. Just on this block across the road there was 3 groups of calves. There's about 170 odd calves, and there was none on another block, so it doesn't really make much sense, even though this was probably going to be able to keep the whole lot of them. But anyway, we said look, we'd shift them on. Forage rye, planted a week today, looking nice. This is the stuff that was sown at 15 kilos to the acre now instead of 40, but look, there seems to be loads of it there, and what it is some stuff to grow. On buckos, come on. We've the slurry agitated here now. Come on, hey, come on. So we put him back in. Come on, you clowns, come out of the corner now. If I wanted you to stay in that corner, you wouldn't stay there. Come on. Shift that chick. In the bed, in the bed, in the bed. They're flying now. They're in just over 2 weeks. 3 weeks Saturday. Pumping away the slurry here now. Going out about 3,000 gallons to the acre. So hopefully there should be a good crop of rye here after it. 12-metre dribble bar on a case 200. You can't even see it on the ground. I'll be cultivating this now later on. The lads have just finished pumping. I'm just pulling in to go cultivating. Just finished cultivating this field now. Back on the T7 now, getting this field rolled. This was stubble only a couple of hours ago. We're getting, I'll get the window or forage dry in there now tonight. It ain't finished, but it'll be worth it. So look, I suppose for a cover crop, some people will say this is sort of excessive cultivation and sowing, but I was sort of doing up a few figures on the viability of this forage rye today, and look, to be honest, it has the potential, if things worked in its favour, to be maybe as lucrative as a low margin cereal crop. So this could possibly be a second crop. Look, it's very I don't think this is a crop for everyone, maybe, because you know, if you're a tillage farm and you go growing forage crops, especially bales of something that people aren't used to buying, I don't think, I wouldn't say it would be a very easy sale, and it sort of only suits ahead of a late spring crop then, so we have it ahead of maize and beet, so it fits into that slot well, and we're able to go with that little bit cheaper. We have a lot of organic manures this time of the year that we don't really want to go putting out on grass. You just don't sort of get the full benefit out of them. We don't put out organic manures ahead of winter cereals anymore. Haven't done the good for years. I don't. Look, it works very well on warm ground, but I don't think you get any much of a response on ground with the nutrient profile is a little bit more correct on. So we can go with that a little bit cheap because we have that, like we can hold on to the farmyard manure because we have plenty of storage, but we don't have enough slurry storage to hold it all through to the spring, where we'll be putting it out in grass in the spring. So it suits to get our slurry out of this. And look, getting organic or farmyard manure out this time of year is probably the easiest as well, because you don't need to worry about compaction and all that crap. So it suits us, and I think it could possibly fit in very well to our rotation. But look, time will tell. It might be a complete disaster, it might be hopeless. But we're after putting in a good shot of it now this year. We're about 50 acres of it in. I was working out there now. I think there isn't going to be any ground idle for the winter. Everything will have a cover crop or forage rye in it. Forage rye, this is going to be forage rye, red clover and crimson clover, so it's essentially a cover crop. So yeah, every bit of land will have cover for the winter, bar one field that's going to be beans, or sorry, all the bean ground, 40 acres. We're just going to give that a run of straw harrow, just to leave that bit of stubble, untouched stubble, uncultivated stubble for ground nesting birds and all that. And all the winter corn then is all the ground ready for winter corn is in the process of being cultivated, and we did some yesterday. But a lot of our winter corn is after beans and maize, so that can only be cultivated the day we're sowing it, probably. So yeah, we'll touch back again when we're sowing. It will be dark, it's 8:30 now, and I've got another 3 acres left to do here. I'm going to stop off the roller, go down back to base, pick up the drill, put it on this tractor. I'll probably be back up here for 10 o'clock, and I have 25 acres to sow then, so it'll be later. So I never mind how late it is once I get through it. So we just started first run and it is 10:25. Let's see what time we'll be finished. Job done, 25 acres done. 1:45, so 3 hours 20 minutes. So not too bad for 25 acres. How many acres an hour is that? I'm not too tired to even think. We'll follow up this job now and go home to bed. I'm a little bit tired. I'm not too bad, I'll say. Big thing now is to fold this without the flies coming in, because they'll hate me, the feckers. So said I give the boys push in their silage. Is that your supper now or your brekkie? It's about time for I'm not messing that. It's time for brekkie, lad. Huh? Right. Home time. I think it's about time. Go to bed for 2 hours. Can you see Bambi and Cole? Bambi and her boyfriend now were out eating my multi-species. If they could find somewhere else to go on a date now, to be greatly appreciated. If not alone, do we need all the grass we had? We don't need TV. Now, as Leo says, home sweet home, it's bedtime. See you in the morning. Hello. Quick trip up to the house for 2 cups of coffee and a can of Coke. Let's go planting. Good morning. It's time to make the long commute to work. One time how long it takes from walking out the front door. Come on. It's my welcome. Hello. 7:13. Leo, he's leaving his gear parked all over the place. It is a John Deere, so it's not the end of the world if I backed into it. Now, on boys. And that wasn't so bad. About 25 seconds. Just went to get my stand out of, or my phone holder out of the tractor. Seems like we've a fucking oil leak. I think it's one of two things. It's either a non-return valve or a fucking a hose. I think it's a non-return valve though. Any whiz kids out there, mechanical whiz kids, is there like a sort of a pressure switch on a non-return valve? I think there is. I think it's a non-return valve anyway. There's some sort of a valve chest or some description there anyway with like a pressure release. Morning girls. Morning boys. And you lascos. Good morning. Full mix is just the right consistency there now. We'll throw it out to him and Fawn will take the rest up to the hill farm. independent contract finishing cattle fed. On to the next pen now. And the Angus heifers, contract fattening again. They eat far less, way less. Now they're a lot lighter. But even so, they still eat feck on. And onto my own bulls. The straw division was a bit like myself out late last night. Fong is getting through it there now. He's only 4 or 5 more loads to put in. Getting some horses ridden now. This is Frank. Ain't you, Frank? 2 taps Underwood is his name. Man, it's a dull old morning now, to tell you the truth, but it's supposed to brighten up there. I don't know, 9 o'clock maybe? It's nearly that now. Come on, Frankie boy. Come on, don't mind looking at them. Come on. Get this drill dropped off now. Dad's going using that trailer for drawing straw. Or for drawing grain, sorry. That tractor for drawing grain. God, my English. Straw division is rolling out for the morning. Just bringing the grub up here to the harvesting division. Fong has another shed full. She's packed to the rafters. Still another shed here on this farm to be filled. This one takes about another 120 bales. So she's well full anyway, yeah. There's a baler there in the back, an old baler. Just out here checking these boys now. This is one of our high blocks, and I'll see, can we see the combine? Oh, and zoom in enough. So the brow of trees on the very top of the hill, just to the left of it is where the combine is, and just directly below it between the trees and the tillage field is our beef field. So that's the hill farm up there. That's why we call it the hill farm. Hello boys. These lads now will probably get another month of grass hopefully, and then they'll go then, but growth in East Cork has gone extremely slow again. With our other business there, Precision Pastures, we're doing farm walks today, and a lot of growth rates are down as low as 20. We haven't had rain, with 2 days rain really since the start of June. And it's grand, but like, it's lovely. Cattle are doing really well. We haven't spread fertiliser since like the 6th of June, like crazy stuff. Lads, don't be rooting holes in my new reseeds, will ye? Good man, Pat. You are a bright spark. What the fuck do these was? There's the money I made staying out till 3 o'clock this morning. Gone anyway. Another 500 quid for a truck. Maybe they're not actually. How much are them trucks? Do you believe now? I bought that truck for, I think, 50 quid. Second hand off a dairy farmer who was putting in bigger trucks. There you go now. And I got about 5 years out of it. And I've got another 5 years out of it if I looked where I was going. Come on boys. These are the lads now I left onto the passage yesterday. Come on. I'm just getting some barley and nuts mixed up here for the calves, so it's half and half nuts and half nuts, half rolled barley. So this is what we do, we just pull it back, flatten it out a little bit and boil it up a couple of times, and it sort of seems to work well. It mixes up grand. It's not exact, but it's plenty good enough in my view. When it's in the trough anyway, you wouldn't say there's more barley or more nuts. It's always very consistent by the time it gets to the trough. good second hand run. Oh God, some fellas are just as mean as Ditwater, aren't they? Now, that's just basically what it looks like. So the mix is up fine, takes 2 seconds. This is my trusty bucket. Look, we have the arse worn out of it. This is Fang's bucket now, wouldn't want to lose it. I'd say that's a bit like Trigger's broom now. She's after been through numerous handles, I'd say. On the glass jobs in the day now, get these boys bedded down. Nearly there. Jesus, are these 2 days ever going to end? I'd say you're even thinking that at this stage. Hands all boys, on with you. This Cork is looking fairly beautiful. No rain though. But we don't mind, lads, we don't. We love an old bit of sunshine. Man, you little shivers. Clean outs are unreal. Best thing about a drought, clean outs are always savage. And this whole paddock was dirty enough now, my intention was to top it, but they have it licked. Last but by no means least, job of an absolute mammoth 2-day video is hiking in the silage to these boys and girls. Actually, sorry, they're all boys, what am I saying? And I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like and subscribe, because I'm getting into the old groove of things now. Last video did really well, and thank you very much for all the support. So thanks a million, and we'll see you again tomorrow for more Trough Farms. Good luck.